Hey guys, it's Heather. Just gonna give you guys an update from last week. Last weekend I was, of course, under the weather. I had a upper respiratory infection. Everybody actually in the house got sick, so I'm doing a lot better now. As for my Crohn's, it just, right now I'm kind of actually hurting. I don't know if it's because I've been sick and haven't been really eating or anything this past week, because I just been wanting to do nothing but sleep. So now I'm just trying to get all of that under control. So there's a few things I want to talk about with Crohn's or anybody who has an IBS problem. And that has to do with other people that don't have any health problems whatsoever, and don't understand what people like us go through with these IBS problems. Crohn's, of course, being the worst. It's where your own immune system attacks your colon. But I guess that's the easiest way I can explain Crohn's disease. Sometimes it can be life-threatening and lead to surgery to remove that colon, but it would only be temporary for that pain to be gone and before it comes right back. Anyway, I have a few issues I want to address. Before I had Crohn's, I was, a very outgoing, energetic person, always wanted to go out and do things. As to now, I just want to do nothing but really just lay around and stay in the house most of the time. I try, though, to get out at least once a week, but before then, I was always hanging out with my family, my friends. I still hang out with, my family, mostly being my parents and my husband and son. But as for friends, I feel like a lot of them, when I was diagnosed, didn't understand what I was going through. And a few of them are not in my life anymore right now because I apparently changed, my ways. Like I said, I was outgoing, always wanted to go out and do things. Now I don't want to do anything, and I feel like they didn't understand. So, of course that hurt at the time when I lost a few friends, but then I realized, obviously, they weren't my true friends for not being there for me. So if you have someone out there who has Crohn's, who has IBS, who has any kind of health problem that has changed them, don't just drop them and go on. Try to be there for them. If you really care about that person, then you will try to understand what they're going through and be there for them. Because I can tell you how many times I've had my friends just up and go and drop plans just because, they don't want to deal with me. But it's hard, and it's even hard for my husband to understand sometimes why I'm moody and gripey and don't feel good, because, he actually has ulcerative colitis, which is a step below Crohn's. So really my whole household here is dealing with an IBS issue, which I read that it's genetic, so our son is probably going to end up with those problems. But main thing here is, if you have someone out there, just try to be supportive, because I now just have a few select friends, and those friends I know have been there with me every step of the way, and I kind of now just don't care to make new friends. So if you're someone out there who doesn't understand, and you're watching this, or if you have someone out there, or if you are a person with these issues or with any health issues that has someone out there that doesn't understand, let them watch this, or let them know, hey, if you're not going to be there for me, then just go. Don't just keep them hanging around. On a side note here, besides me hurting again just from being sick, I've told you before, I've given up on doctors, I've given up on medicines, mostly because medicines, I'm allergic to everything. So I'm just trying all the natural ways. The gluten-free thing's working. I'm trying to stick to it. It's a little hard to do, but I'm trying to do it. I'm taking my vitamins every day. I think I told you about the Advocare Spark Energy stuff. I'm not drinking that every day. That's really not good for you to drink every day. But, you know, just whenever you're feeling down and need some energy. I think another tip you can do, besides having a daily diary of what you're eating and what hurts yourself to eat, just start like eliminating things that you are doing every day that you don't think is hurting you. Like, for example, coffee. Coffee's really not good. They say it's good, but I think you adding your milk and sugar and whatever extra in it, it's not good for you. Try to get the decaf if you do want to drink coffee. I mean, just try to start eliminating things if nothing's working on you just keeping a daily diary and finding out what's hurting you. So anyway, I know I'm rambling on, and I actually just woke up a few hours ago, so I'm about to get my day started and clean the house, try to get up and do something.